Today was fine. The weather was really nice today. Yeah, I got the trash out, took the dogs for a 7-mile walk today. It was really nice. I did some work out on the balcony and answered all my emails, cleared my inbox. That was super productive. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Spending my days doing normal house things, walking, exercising, eating good food and drinks, and then just hanging out with the pups, hanging out by myself. It is kind of weird to not have a person. Like, I've got good friends, but they all have partners. And to just be here in this house by myself and not have that person to tell everything to about your day. So thank you for being those people for me right now. Did you know that it's been 5 months since my breakup? Because I didn't. I thought it had been 4 months. And then somebody told me today that it was 5. And here I am, over here, crushing it. Had no idea. I am still a little bit stressed about money. Still trying to figure that out. So if you have a job and you want to hire me, please do that. Please reach out. My resume is very basic. But honestly, I would love that. Next week, I am hopefully going to be doing some camping and or hiking with the dogs. But this week, I'm a little bit sick, so we're staying in. And I thought I would tell you a fun story about my weekend. Yes, I hope you're excited. I haven't shared any stories really about my dating life yet, but I think I've said that I've been dating men pretty exclusively, entirely exclusively actually, up until now. That being said, like when everything happened, one of my first responses actually to my ex telling me that she cheated was to jump right on the dating apps and like see what else was out there, because I had no idea and I was terrified. There was a lot to it. So like right away I was on the dating apps and I found this group on Facebook, like a queer meetup group in the Philadelphia area. And so I joined this group. And over the last couple months, I've seen their posts. I've seen them post pictures of doing fun things like dancing and doing different classes and happy hours, that kind of stuff. And I've been too nervous to go and like, because I don't know anyone and I've never done anything like that. So I've been too nervous to go by myself. And so I haven't. Oh, God. So I haven't until this last weekend when I saw that they were doing an event on Friday, another happy hour at a brewery. And I texted my friend Tamra and I was like, hey, you're queer, I'm queer. We're both like fairly recently single. Let's go to this. Like, do you want to go together? And they said that they wanted to and that they had also been seeing their posts come up and had been too nervous to go by themselves. So we decided to go together, and that was a really good choice because everybody did seem to know each other. Like, I guess that's kind of how queer communities work, or like smaller communities work. Like, there are only so many people in this scene, and they were there. I'm pretty sure, I mean, maybe there are more, but there was a good amount of community there. And so, okay, back up. So it was Friday night, and Tamara and I go to this brewery, and we meet outside, and I like didn't know if, I was kind of expecting like 7 people to be there. Like, what do I know? I like didn't even dress up. My hair was like this, just me, you know, doing my thing. And they looked really cute. Everybody looked really cute. Okay, so we go inside and they check our Vax cards and everything, and it was pretty packed. And it was like the coolest crowd of people that I have seen maybe ever. All women or non-binary folks, and just such a cool space. Everyone had a different look. Everyone had a really fun energy, and it was so cool being in a room where you know that everyone is queer. So cool. So what happened was we got a drink and we found a spot on a couch. And this is just, I'm like blushing thinking about it. It was such a new experience for me. I've never been even like in a group of queer, lesbian, bi people before. So this was totally new for me. So we sat down and we were like kind of nervously chatting with each other, like, ha ha ha, we don't know anybody, but we're trying our best. We're putting ourselves out there, just to like make new friends even. And we were sitting there for just a couple of minutes when these two women come and like crash down on the couch next to my friend Tamara, and I'm gonna start blushing. The one of them was like complimenting me like right off the bat, like saying how gorgeous I was and how she could tell that like I lift weights, and she was like, but you're probably really young, right? You're like 24. I was like, I'm 30. And she's like, oh my god, like I'm not that much older than you, like this is amazing. Where do you live? Like what do you do? Like tell me all the things. And she was so sweet and so kind and so enthusiastic, and it was so cool to be in a space where I'm like, I know exactly what this is. Sorry, my battery died there. So what I was saying was, it was so awesome to know exactly what was going on. Not to have to ask any questions, not to wonder, like, is she into me? I don't know. Like, you just know. It's so great. What a concept. And so she was really great, really sweet. And then like seconds later, another group sat down on the other side of me, and it was very cute. There was like a couple, I think, that were together, and they kind of deposited their friend into like the chair next to me and like, you know, set her up. It was really sweet, and got to talk to her for a while, and she was really cool, had a really cool job. Like, what? Maybe it's just me. I'm like, I didn't know that this existed. So it was a really fun night. Eventually, Tamara and I made our way over to the bar to drink some water because we are responsible adults. I actually only had one drink that night. Water all the way. Again, just like so many different kinds of people. There was some dancing involved, and then I ended up kissing someone new, which is very exciting. I hadn't kissed any other women except for my ex, so that's a first to cross off the list. She was very sweet. I have her phone number. Hopefully we'll like get together at some point in the future, but it was just a really fun night, really fun people. I'm really, really glad that I went. I kissed someone new, and now I'm sick. It's always how it goes. It's always how it goes. I had a fun night, was totally worth it, would definitely do it again, and I hope to do it again. It was really cool too. Sometimes being bisexual gets a bad rep with lesbians, and I like being bisexual, I think maybe I've said, and I'm really outspoken about it, so, and like really confident in who I am, so it was a really fun environment to be in. It came up once or twice, but I really, yeah, it was cool to be in that space and to be able to like own my identity, I guess is what I'm saying. So I'm really thankful for that, and to like find a new place, a new community that I can fit into. Yeah. Gosh. So next week I'm gonna be doing some hiking or camping or something else fun, hopefully. But this week you guys got a little story. Let me know if you want to hear more stuff like this. I have quite the collection of dating stories at this point, and I want to share them, but I don't really know how. So let me know what your thoughts are. And yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being my people. I highly recommend, if you are queer, that you try and find a similar group in your area, because it was so worth it. Such a good idea to put myself out there. I'm so glad I did it. And I can't wait to do another meetup with these people. So Facebook, meetup.com. All good resources. I am very tired, so I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you all have a good day, a good week. Thank you again for being here. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, comment, and if you want, you can join me on Patreon. The link is in the description. Till then, I will see you all next time. Is that how we say that? Until then, we'll see you next time. That doesn't sound right. Let me just, I was filming this and then my mic died and then I had to stop filming it, and then I filmed the whole thing. I did a really good job, but then my memory card got full, I guess, so it only recorded half of it, and then I had to re-record it, and it was a really good ending, and now I'm really tired and a little bit sick, and words are not coming to me, so bye guys. Oh my goodness. Kissing people.